Welcome back into the Bettor half hour. You know what's better, Christmas or wedding season? How about see on the Scantron playoff hockey and Rangers playoff hockey at that? We're kicking things off at Madison Square Garden tonight with the New York Rangers hosting the Pittsburgh Penguins, and we know this is a bitter rivalry here in the Metropolitan Division. We also know the New York Rangers have owned Pittsburgh this season, taking 3 of 4 on the year. This is an older veteran Pittsburgh squad versus a young and hungry Rangers team, and we know they have had a special season, first 50-win year since 2014-2015, and first time they made the playoffs since 2016-2017, and it was all led by sensational special teams. 4th in power play percentage, 8th in penalty kill percentage, also allowed the least amount of shorthanded goals on the season. And let's highlight some players on this squad. And it starts and ends with Chris Kreider, 52 goals on the season, the 4th Ranger ever with 50 goals, and no one has done that since Jágr in 05-06. Also led the league in power play goals with 26. Keep that in mind for your props later. And we got to shout out the heart and soul of the squad, Igor Shesterkin, absolutely Vezina Trophy bound. This man led the league in save percentage, goals against average, and goals saved above average. Also 6 shutouts on the season. That was 3rd in the league. Gotta mention the bread man, Panarin, 22 goals and 74 assists on the year. He was sensational. We call him the Chris Paul of this Rangers club if you want to get an idea of how much he is excellent at distributing the puck. And we gotta mention Adam Fox, last season's Norris Trophy winner, 2nd in the league in power play assists, and Frank Vatrano, a huge trade acquisition. Mid-March, he's put up 8 goals since joining this club. And now let's take a second to highlight the Pittsburgh Penguins. We have to 46, 25, and 11 on the season. Now, they are going to miss for at least the first couple games their all-star goalie, Tristan Jarry. He is out, being filled in by Casey DeSmith, who is only 3-2-1 on the year and actually gives up 3.45 goals against and just a pedestrian 886 save percentage against the Rangers in 7 career starts. So they going to have to take advantage. But let's cruise on over here and talk about this series overview, all right? I think the Rangers in 6 is a safe bet, all right? They were the better team in the regular season. Of course, they won 3 of 4, as I mentioned, and they have the best goalie on the planet. You know how playoff hockey goes. Defense wins championships, and these are the series odds presented by DraftKings. You can get the Rangers at -115. I think that's excellent value. Vegas is saying it's a coin flip. I'm telling you the Rangers are absolutely going to win. And now let's take a look at Game 1's outlook tonight, all right? The Penguins, they do not play well at MSG, all right? They have lost 4 of their last 5 at the Garden, and with a backup goalkeeper tonight, you have to expect the Rangers to come out firing. Now, I want to mention some player props that I like tonight before the puck drops. I am loving Chris Kreider over 0.5 power play points at +230. Phenomenal value there considering he led the league in power play goals, as I mentioned, with 26. I'm going to go with Adam Fox over 0.5 points. He has recorded a point in at least each of his last 5 appearances when the Rangers are favorites, which they are slightly tonight. And I'm going to go with Frank Vatrano, anytime goal scorer here. He's had a goal in 4 of his last 5 appearances against the Penguins. He owns them, people. And then I got to go with Lafreniere, anytime goal scorer. All right, I got a feeling. I got a good one. The youngin', number 1 overall draft pick. He's going to cook tonight. Rangers in 6, they win it all. That's right, I said it. Bye-bye, Penguins. Let's get into another series, though, real quick while I have you. The Lightning and the Leafs. All right, the Leafs, 4th best team in hockey this season. The Lightning not far behind them. They are going for a 3-peat, people. The Lightning, it has not been done since the Islanders won 4 before I was born, 1980. All right, a long time before I was born. The Leafs, they're trying to get a little monkey off their back. They have not won a series since 2000. 2004, they lost the first round 5 years in a row. We know Austin Matthews is the best goal scorer on the planet, all right? 60 goals in the regular season. He had 2 in game 1. Now, there was a little bit of a brawl in the third period, so it's going to be very interesting to see how these two teams bounce back. We know that the Maple Leafs have covered the puck line in each of their last 6 home games, and the Lightning have won each of their last 7 Game 2s of a playoff series. And gotta mention, both teams to score at least 2 goals by the 60-minute mark has hit in 20 of the last 23 Maple Leafs games. And that's how we whistle while we work.